I'm really proud to be here today, and I promise not to ask you guys to do anything scary. Edmund Burke once said, "No one made a greater mistake than he who did nothing because he could only do a little." For me, it all started on a dare. As a stubborn 16-year-old, my boss at Round Table Pizza dared me to eat vegetarian for a month. She was a vegetarian, and I made her life hell, teasing her about how weak she was. But she said those magic words to me, "I dare you." How hard could it be? I'd show her. Now, as a hardcore meat and potatoes girl, after a week, my resolve waned. And I thought, what in the heck do these people eat? And so I do what my mom always tells me to do. I looked it up. I headed to our prized New World Encyclopedia collection and found a really tiny entry on vegetarianism. And so, dodging dinosaurs, I drove my horse and buggy to the library, where I braved the card catalog. And I found a cornucopia of information about vegetarianism. What people ate, the environmental impact of eating meat, and suddenly, eating meat seemed extremely wasteful to me. Did you know that it takes 2,500 gallons of water to make 1 pound of meat? Plus, factory farms produce billions of pounds of excrement, that's poo, people, every day. It seeps into our water and our food supply. So coincidental to this dare, I didn't think what I had to eat had anything to do with saving the earth, right? I was recycling everything. I was going nuts. I wrote earnest letters to restaurants that use styrofoam. "Dear sir or madam, please stop killing my planet." I put stickers from PETA on animal-tested products in the grocery store. A year later, I went vegan, and the following year, I literally tattooed the earth on my shoulder because I loved it so much. You were right, Mom. It's permanent. I drove a 50-mile-per-gallon Geo Metro with the license plate Una Terra, which means one earth in Latin. I pre-cycled, I recycled, I free-cycled, and I cycled. I was an extra crunchy granola dyke. I had a shirt made. I wore it proudly. I was ready to sacrifice all of my personal comfort for the earth. Adults would say to me, "Shannon, when you grow up, you'll mellow out. You'll see that you can't really make a difference." I stand before you, 23 years later, nearly as stubborn, slightly mellowed, and hell-bent on making a difference. A big one. Coming from a long and noble line of mentally ill people, I inherited just enough crazy to think I could make a difference, but not enough to wear a tinfoil hat to keep you from reading my thoughts. I love you, Grandpa. Although I never had any idea what he was thinking. In 2000, I made the transition from print to online journalism. And from there, I moved into online marketing. The buzzwords flew fast and furious. While infection in every other aspect of your life is a terrible thing, on the internet, it's liquid gold. Everything needed to go viral, be infectious, get contagious. And I thought, if viral marketing can get a sneezing kitten 10 million page views, the earth needs a new PR agent. How can I get the earth to go viral? A few people, crazy people like me, making huge sacrifices is not nearly as impactful as a lot of people doing a little, a lot. Think about it. Imagine you've got a giant Snickers bar. Dang, that is a big Snickers bar. I could never eat that whole thing. Now remember back to Halloween as you waited for those cute little trick-or-treaters to pop up. Those bite-sized Snickers went down like popcorn until you'd actually eaten way more than that giant Snickers bar. It's genius marketing. But what is the bite-sized Snickers version of saving the world. And that is where the idea for Sweet emerged. Leveraging my experience in lesbian travel and LGBT marketing, my business partner and I struck upon the idea to take lesbians on vacation, get them out of their comfort zones, and rally them to take one bite-sized chunk out of a problem in a place we were visiting. It's a simple formula. Create short, fun, 2 to 3 hour projects, do them, celebrate them, have a nap, do some more. We took our first trip, the world's largest carbon-free cruise, 2 years ago. And among half a dozen other things, we took 152 guests to an all-you-can-eat, all-you-can-drink resort, broke them into groups of 5, gave them 45 minutes in a contest, because really, if you challenge a lesbian, she will do anything. You tell her there's a prize. Doesn't even have to be a big prize. And so we challenged them to find the weirdest piece of trash, the piece of trash from the farthest away, and who could find the most flip-flops. We found trash from as far away as Russia and China, and in 45 minutes, we pulled 220 bags of trash out of the ocean, as well as a big screen TV and a sink. Big impact. Thank you. Big impact, small commitment, lots of people, loads of fun. It's an addictive formula. Our projects have had me knee-deep in an alligator-infested marsh, elbow-deep in cat guts, and waist-deep in trash on some of the most beautiful beaches in the world. In 2 years, Sweet has taken 2,200 people on 13 vacations in 6 countries. We've logged 3,298 hours of community service. We've planted over 6,000 trees, removed more than 400 bags of trash from beaches, rescued more than 60 dogs and cats, shown 300 baby sea turtles the way to the ocean, trapped and sterilized 21 feral cats, revitalized 5 schools, hospitals, and parks, delivered 819 cans and boxes of food to battered women's shelters and homeless shelters, and we've donated 2,499 books and almost $500,000. Yeah. Wherever we go, we partner with the local community. Something transformative happens when you stand shoulder to shoulder with another person and focus on uplifting yourself and your world. When you show people how easy it is to do this, it becomes kind of addictive. And pretty soon, our bite-sized bowl of projects is empty. But wait, there's more. Except I just turned the page really wrong and I can't tell you what more is. Our community service projects have proved a gateway drug. After seeing how easy it is to make a difference, our guests have taken up the mantle and invited their friends and family to join them at home. And so we've had a huge ripple effect in the community. When you cast a stone into the sea, no matter how small the stone or how big the sea, the ripples reach every edge of it. And that is what we've created with Sweet. It's the thing that we're most proud of is our ripple effect. And so I ask you, what can you do? What do you want to change? What are you passionate about? How can you make it fun? Can you donate a pencil? Can you donate a children's book? Can you pick up trash the next time you go to the beach? Can you get your friends to do it too? And that's my challenge to you. Cast your first pebble into the sea. Watch the ripples grow. I dare you to do a little. Thank you.